Hello. Oh, not working. Well, pick. Fiora favorited. What the hell? That was weird. I'll just see Fiora favorited. Strange. Yeah, I probably shouldn't play Kaizo with Yumi. Could be a Lucian. Super. A Zeri. Dare I say? Definitely Zeri. Or Sipper. I think Zeri better. No skin. Could go green tree second. Yumi. First they get a Thrash. All Hurricane. Freak it, I'm down. That's fun. Do this quick. Just let them push because you meet at scale hardcore. FPS. Got too much stuff open on my PC. That's really bad there. This feels like my refresh rate's wrong on my monitor. So bad. Yumi hits the relic, the cannon. At least I'm just walking into 3 people. Oh, so just base. Maybe I can get there? Why doesn't he flame me? Why? It's crazy. Okay, dude, you walked into 3 people. Like... What a joke. Crazy junglers. Let's try to stay for a BF sword. By basing it'll make them do weird things like this. He's not great. The Hecarim in the jungle behind me. Isn't gonna jump out of the hook to block the Kaiser W, so I had to cleanse. Goes up star. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Doesn't block the Kaiser W again. I think it's just such a joke playing with this guy. They just freezed a wave, I guess. Nothing I can do about it because have a Yumi. That's on the changes being implemented bot. I don't think it'll do anything. I think it's Mage Bot Central. This is just staying. You should have based here. Oh well, all I can do is vote no until my team realizes that they all suck dick and 4 vote yes me at 25 minutes. The worst feeling ever. I basically have no impact early game because my jungler grief my side of the map, and I have the weakest support in the game. And then they're all gonna vote yes before I get a chance to scale. Actually, pretty tilting. Block. Guy never blocks anything. Dead. Oh, she's dead too. What's Lee Sin doing? Gromp. Healing for late game as Lee Sin. Pretty tilting. And then I guess it's Saturday night. Dayumi is probably duo with Lee, and they're both on comms, yapping up a storm, barely playing the game. Both sucking. It's just over. It sucks. You can just. That's definitely the worst part of a league. You just tell when a game is over. 8 minutes in. We have 0% chance to win this one with matchmaking. This is our play. We lost Dragon, we lost Grubs. Honestly, not even the worst play. I had double flashed on. Question, Kaiser might be duo. Lissandra fed as fuck though. Surprised the lead presses buttons instead of just dying. Waste to cleanse. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with league stuff to know what the changes are exactly. But I think once the damage is done, it's just kind of cooked. I think the reality is MageBot has been stronger for the last 4 years. And now it's going to take a lot for people to go back to not playing it. The whole reason that they weren't playing it before were because they played Marksman for 10 years. They're like, I don't want to waste my time learning a mage. It's going to get nerfed. And now that they've put the time into learning a mage, they'll just play mages. That is crazy. I'm pretty sure it's duo. This thing goes camp to camp to camp. Somehow Yas is in my lane. Supports get less EXP roaming. Less catch-up EXP, I guess, but I think in solo queue they don't really optimize EXP. Like abusing EXP comebacks like that. Yuumi is such a useless character, especially when it's being piloted like this. Like whoever's playing this Yuumi is a silver player. She bought tier 2 boots, like some boosted account, duo with somebody on the team. Just standard when you play on a Saturday night. And then the enemy team gets a duo to offset my duo. Just the way it is. I don't even mind Yuumi support when they're good, but this guy's bot account. Or probably not bot account because that's skin, but getting boosted. And the Kaiser's probably boosting the Thresh because it also No skin Kai'Sa. Playing crazy aggressive all game. But, I mean, playing aggressive is normal. I don't know. I don't know what I can do to make this game fun again. I'm actually pretty tempted to go play S. Because I need to stay up for the next 10 hours. I think that's right. 9 o'clock? Yeah, I gotta stay up for the next 10 hours. I don't want to play this shit for the next 10 hours. I don't want to play this game during Worlds. Playing right now is boring. If you're cheesing, I just don't care. I was right. Plus gold and XP outside your assigned lane lasting until level 5. Yeah, I don't think that matters. They don't understand the problem then. 33 less gold and XP from minions? Because the problem is that the support just gets level 3 and then they go and get an assist on a character who's level 6. And then it gets amplified by the level deficiency touch-up EXP. That has nothing to do with minions. But yeah, they also leech some of the wave afterwards by shoving it. But the majority of the XP comes from the assists. Obviously, the easiest way to buff making the support stay in the bottom lane is just buffing duo EXP. It's a no-brainer. And one of the big reasons that... There's something wrong with my graphic. One of the big reasons that supports can roam is because they nerfed duo EXP a while back. Here. So if they buff duo EXP and one duo stays bot and they both get level 6 and the enemy ADC is level 7, that ADC gets dove and killed. But right now, that mage stays bot and gets level 7. And the other two are level 5. And by the time they get level 6, the mage is level 9 basically and just shoves waves. $15 do we have F? 2 votes, no. Okay. Yo, what's up, Jane Austen? I am tired. I'm doing fine. Besides that, what are you doing? Maybe I just have too much open. Oh, I have this open too. Like the stream? Thanks. Glad you like it. Like, this is insane. 4 levels down. Because duo bot lane EXP is dog shit. Favorite character is probably Ogma, but he's just so bad that you can't really play him. Ah, fun. Have a Razor Huntsman V3 Pro, I think. Uh, I stream on and off a lot as I get busy with IRL. Like, I'm only streaming again because Worlds is in NA this year. And after that, I'm not sure what I will do. These 8K keyboards. I don't know what an 8K keyboard is, but all effect keyboards use light. So before it used to have like analog or whatever. And analog got replaced by mechanical, which basically meant that it was like on a spring, I think. But now basically Hall effect keyboards have a light beam, and you can set the point of where the light beam registers and shit. So it's a lot better. Oh, Pro 8K. It's probably polling rate. I don't know if it really makes a difference in the keyboard. But I wouldn't get the Razer Huntsman anyway. I just got it because I've bought it secondhand, so I got a crazy deal on it. You're better off getting like a booting or something if you're just buying new. Polling rate is kind of like a refresh rate. I would definitely recommend booting. Not really looking to play Ashe. I just want to play like the highly mechanical characters. I didn't really want to play Zeri, but like I locked in Yumi blind, so I didn't have much choice. But I wouldn't play Aphelios right now either. It's basically Ezreal, Kai'Sa, Tristana, I think are good. Ooh, Wooting, Woot. Like, I can't really type it there. I'm gonna fix something. Yeah, that's it. Basically, they were the first ones that made the Hall effect keyboards or whatever, so they have more experience. Everyone else is playing catch up. But with that being said, like the Steel series is doing a really good job. But Razer is pretty far behind. They have a lot of issues with their keyboard.
Are you the hunter or the prey?
Yeah, I'm not interested, Jane. Sorry. Well, have any support. It's basically all because of pro play. My client didn't close like it should have. I have to restart my game after. I mean, to be fair, I just get a disproportionate amount of bad support picks anyway, compared to other people. But it's extra bad right now, so that's why I haven't been streaming or playing League like at all. I let my account decay. Lost 100 LP one day. I have very little interest in playing the game at the moment. Is that a good character to learn in your opinion? I think so. My opinion is it really depends on your time frame and your goal. If your goal is to like learn AD carry, play AD carry to a high elo, you should be playing Kai'Sa Ezreal. Even if they're absolute trash, like right now, you might look at Ezreal's stats, be like, oh, he's 45% win rate, he's garbage. Doesn't matter. Because over the last 10 years, that character has been the #1 ADC for the majority of the time. And it's not because he's in the game the longest. You look at a character like Kog'Maw or Misfortune, if they've been in the game for a long time, they're both fucking garbage year after year after year. But if your goal is like be insane DPS, maybe you'd really like Kog'Maw. Or if your goal is to have like a huge impact ultimate in a team fight, maybe you'd really like Misfortune. But the issue is their kits are too heavily reliant on those tools that they're pretty much awful in overall. If you want a more well-balanced ADC like Ezreal or Kai'Sa, you can blind pick early in a draft and then just like make them work in so many different scenarios. Because I think right now the game's just so monkey. It's summertime. All the kids are at school, so they're playing 10 hours a day and they're like full on mental boom, just playing whatever. Full on for fun. Then you have the majority of Riot employees on vacation. And basically you just add together a bunch of factors, and I think League isn't like a super for fun state. I think when Worlds happens, the game will be really good, but right now I just have some time to kill IRL. I just started night shifts, and Dude, another game where my jungler just walks into 3 people at crab and we lose. Like, what? Why are we doing this? You've gotta be kidding. Let's just full clear all the camps, show up late to the crab. What's the worst that can happen? My supporter is mid, by the way, so I really shouldn't even be contesting Recon like that. I'm just bored. That's not so much about going for challenger, it's just fun to queue into the pros because you get good games. Like trying to beat, you know, RNG Breath or something on his super practiced Aatrox. It's just really fun. You're actually beating the best players in the world. Playing characters that are really good at. Versus just beating like a one trick who's really good at Katarina but making absolutely awful plays. Like basically the pros play the game like textbook, let's say. Like they'll come to a big team fight and you'll have a nice 5v5 at 30 minutes with them. Versus some freak Katarina one trick is just going to take some coin flip fight and completely decide the game. Not really the same. Oh, that's not right. I forgot. It was more fun to play with than against the pros. Yeah, I've played every NA Worlds, I think. Season 6, Season 9, Season 12. That's high yellow every time. I've pretty much any pro you can think of I've played with or against. I made a video of beating SKT's jungler. I played Kog'Maw against his Lee Sin. But it wasn't like anything crazy, it was just positioning in a way that he couldn't get a kick on me. Or if it was like kicking me into going crazy with Hurricane. I just put out insane damage and not get blown up one shot. But yeah, it's kind of boring. I'm not that smooth anymore. I am. I'm just not motivated to do it against these noobs. Because the issue is like, if I super lock in, is it because I'm old now? No. I can still do crazy stuff. It's just stupid to super lock in, play like an absolute freak, drop, you know, 15 dodges in a row, play waves perfect, and then you look top and it's like, oh, I have a first time Victor top 0 and 14, so the game's just over. Just feels like a waste of time. I always think of it as like, imagine you're playing chess, right? But you're not playing chess 1 versus 1. You're playing chess 2 versus 2. So one move you get to move your character, and then the next move your teammate gets to move a piece. So you like make a smart decision and you move a pawn just a little bit. And then your teammate takes the queen and throws it into the middle of the enemy team and dies. Now your king is like left hanging. He's fucked. It doesn't really matter what you do, you're going to lose because your teammate's just throwing shit away. But when you have pros in the game, I don't know, everyone just plays to a higher level, better matchmaking. Nobody fucking throws the queen down the middle. You play a more natural game. You don't need to be challenger to face the pros. The way the matchmaking works, you can be fucking master. Like, you can look at my main account's match history, and I have challengers in half the lobbies. Rank doesn't equal skill. And he is balls deep on this guy. I thought Rakan was in the bush. Haven't seen him in a long time. Little Yeah, I just have no incentive. That's bad what she just did. Grief tempo to go for a plate. I just have no incentive to grind League. Yeah, I mean, that's a big difference. But I have too much shit going on IRL. Studying for exams, new job, moving in 3 weeks. I'm not gonna sit here and play League for 12 hours a day to hit Challenger. Just so that I'm waiting for Worlds. I can just wait for Worlds. Like, I was kind of worried. I was gonna have to give the kill to Graves, but she barriered it. No, but for my career path, it's like an ever learning kind of job. You get a higher degree. What could possibly be more important than rank? Literally anything. This game's dog shit. I'm really interested to get high elo in chess though, because like I've already been Challenger in League 3 times. So it's like getting it a 4th time. It's not like you can joke all you want. Oh, I'm old, so I can't do it. It's 100% not the case. If anything, I've gained a lot of confidence throughout aging. I think it's gotten easier to hit Challenger each time I've come back. But I think doing it on chess would actually be an insanely hard challenge. It was saying that it takes 8 years. Oh, Ash had that, bro. 8 years to get high elo on chess is what AI was telling me when I was like looking into it. And that's 8 years of actually playing, not just like 1 game a day. Like doing puzzles, practicing. So it's like a huge commitment, but I'm kind of interested in it. I'm bored of doing it on League. Need new challenge. You go to Korea for 1 month and hit Challenger. I think that would be fun too. It's just I can't really do it because I'd have to be a full-time streamer to be able to do that. I can't just take time off work and go. And people hit. That's kind of what I thought too. But to be honest, Tyler 1 played like you got to be at like 2 years of chess now, and he's like still under 2,000 rated, isn't he? Obviously, the big difference is he still does other things. I think if I picked up chess, I would drop everything else. I'd be a fucking addict. I think I would no-life the shit out of chess. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I think definitely under 8 years, but will be a grind. Full HP, but we're giving it for some reason. Ash is 8 and I have no cleanse. I can't really do anything. Like golfing, but that's the thing. Both chess and golfing, that is a good analogy. They're slow, but it's all about making the right decisions in crucial moments. And that's what I wish League was. But League is just about not making game-losing decision at any moment. Like, if you can literally reach Challenger by just never making a game-losing decision. Because the reality is that the game is decided by the person who makes the game-losing decision, not a crucial good decision. The game is decided by the crucial bad decision. That's why League has just lost my taste. Of course, sometimes, yeah, there'll be like a freak play where the guy just did something insanely good that you can never account for, but the majority are somebody losing the game. Yeah, but it is more complicated than that. Obviously, it's like in order to make a good decision, the other person has to make a bad one, but I think in League, it just comes down to the fact that there's so many variables, so many people. It's the equivalent to the whole, like, running your queen down the middle analogy. Like, if you can have a strong mental where you just always vote no, then I think you can be a high elo player on League. Like right there, I could ult in and try to kill them, but why would I? All I have to do is get Graves back to the crab. Don't do something that'll lose the game. Killing them will not win me the game. Just like, I don't know. This is for nerds and League is for cool people. I think League is for monkeys. I think League's a waste of time. I've said it before, but I really do wish I never played it. Imagine how insanely skilled I could be at something that actually matters. This is just so cooked. Okay, I would live there if the Kai'Sa E didn't bug. Because I'm able to make it here in Flash, but because I stalled on the bug, I didn't make it. Fucking bug. I think it's 5v5, so many uncontrollable, which is what makes it carry even more impressive than shitty chats. I would say yeah. Definitely. Like being high rated in League, you know, I tell people about it and they're like, oh, it's impressive or whatever. Some people more than others, but I don't really live my life to impress people. I think the issue that I have with League is I've hit the diminishing return point. Like, once you hit the highest elo, you realize that it's kind of just... I don't want to say that the game's getting worse because it sounds like a boomer take, but basically the game has already peaked. Like, let's be honest, it's not getting more players or whatever. But I think a bigger reason that it's easier for me to get Challenger when I come back is because a lot of the players who were better than me quit, and there's not new people replacing them. And since Challenger is the top 300 players, if people who were better than me quit, it's easier to be in the top 300. I think it's really that simple. That's why I like playing during Worlds. I like playing against people better than me. And if I needed to be Challenger rank in order to play against pros, I would be. Time for rank 1? Nope. That's a waste of time. Rank 1 is just being completely locked in, perma stream sniping everybody. Spam, you're basically playing StarCraft to be rank 1. League of Legends. There's a reason Faker doesn't get rank 1. Because being rank 1 isn't just about your individual skill, it's basically how good of a leader you can be. That's all it is to be rank 1, is just perma danger pinging your teammates. Pinging them not to go for plays, pinging them for the right plays to go for. Like, you watch any rank 1 grind VOD and it's just them playing the minimap. How much have you seen me pinging the minimap so far this game? Basically none. I'm just autopilot, I don't give a fuck. But if I wanted to be Challenger, yeah, nothing to do with my performance, just how much I can do macro wise, how much I can ping the minimap. I think I might help off, but I'm dead anyway. That's what I really dislike about League. This death doesn't mean anything. Our Challenger teammates are good at map awareness. That's not how the game works. Challenger players don't have good map awareness. And like I said, just because you're in Challenger doesn't mean you get Challenger teammates. When the game was peak, it was like that, but you were waiting 30-minute queues and you'd get a full Challenger lobby. All 10 players would be Challenger. And then as the game declined, they realized that it was 50 minutes to make that full Challenger lobby. And then it got to a point where they're like, okay, let's just, you know, introduce autofill, put Grandmasters with Challengers into one lobby, yada yada. more and more things to reduce the queue time. That's weird. Where'd my second static shiv go? Look, I'm getting a... My GPU is dying or something. There was no static shiv for either of my procs there. Pretty good. I'm new, so I might be wrong, but it seems situational. Or her ult's really good. No static shiv proc again. Even though the minions took damage. My GPU might be fucking toast. Maybe we should definitely have gone here, but fine. But yeah, the league is just played on the minimap. The reason I keep comparing it to chess is basically, like, you look down here and the game is 5 versus 5, but it's actually just like this. It's like white versus black. It's just like chess. Like, you wouldn't say that chess is, what, 16 versus 16 or however many pieces there are. Alright, it didn't reset. I don't know why Annie didn't just Tibbers stun this guy. That's fine. It's the original chess. Grips, what can they peak? Same thing. If you're a scripter, you're gonna get hard stuck like diamond something. Just depends on inflation. They used to get hard stuck emerald, to be honest. But now with inflation, pretty much anyone can hit master. But like a scripter would not get rank 1 unless the scripter was already good at macro and then started cheating. Same with Valorant, like people who cheat. Like you can't just cheat and be the best player in the match. You gotta already be pretty good at the match and then cheat. That's why I said stream sniping. I think rank 1 player pretty much always stream snipes every region. This is just, once you're getting to that level, it's just every little advantage matters. You gotta pretty much be a one-trick playing a character that's versatile. Like if it has an AD and AP build is really good. If it fits many team comps, really good. Which is also kind of true with every game. This Al's gonna go in. Thought I should have got that kill. Ah, I failed flash. I think I turned auto once. Yeah, buddy. Used to play ranked Val, only a little bit. I was like low elo on it. I didn't play any tac shooters. I played a lot of Call of Duty. Then I got bored of League one time, so I played a bunch of Valorant and I played Sentinels and I just defended the sites. And one of the first things that people told me was, if your goal is to climb, if you're playing this game and your goal is to get a high rank, you're wasting your time playing a Sentinel. You should be playing a Fragger and you should be peeking and challenging 1v1 so you can get better with your accuracy quicker. And it's kind of the same thing with the advice I gave about playing like Ashe and Kog'Maw and Misfortune. If you're kind of wasting your time. Someone who just plays Ezreal and Kai'Sa and plays like shit for 200 games will outclimb you after those 200 games of learning curve. Yeah, sniper. General sniper. Play with them a lot. There's a lot of Ribbon 1 tricks. Like even thinking like he's a general sniper, I assume because you're young or newer to League. But back in my day, Box was a fucking terror, and there was another guy whose name I can't remember now. And obviously TF Blades, Jax was torture to play against. But he doesn't play much anymore. Fabby? No, Fabby's was a Draven 1 trick. He's a good Draven one trick, to be fair. Me, him, and Tyler 1 for the Draven one tricks. Oh, nice. Good for him. Yeah. I most definitely am. Or not after September, after Worlds. And honestly, probably until Worlds, but I don't know. I'm really bored on night shifts because a lot of stuff's not 24/7. Like I went to see the new Spider-Man movie today. Now I have nothing to do for the whole night. And everyone I talk to is asleep. So it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just gotta stay up all night on my day out or my night off. And playing this game is shit because like now we're just dying top and bottom right before Dragon Soul fight. That's what I was saying about like your queen just kind of dying. No matter how good I am mechanically now, we're walking into a 3v5 soul fight while super far behind. And the game is full of point and click abilities, so it doesn't really matter. I best I pushed the bot wave and recalled instead of fighting, so it was actually 2v4. Yeah, I mean, I can't play this anymore. Too old for this shit. Too many people wasting my time. I think if Riot did a lot more to make the rank system competitive, I would play. Like in my opinion, the Mbessa should be banned for that, right? I think Mbessa pushing that bottom wave and then recalling on that dragon timer is just a ban at diamond level. In gold, if you do that, okay, yeah, sure, gold player can do that. I think a diamond player doing that can't be a diamond player. This guy's griefing. Just ban it. I think like the other fight where Annie overstayed topside, like a 2-day ban. But yeah, I think it's just not enough punishment for people griefing the match. Like they're all just standing here not playing. Like bro, ban all 5 accounts. Fuck it, ban me too. Not even playing the fucking match. Like in chess, I don't have a teammate doing this. I don't have a teammate sitting here moving, like attacking in place. Fucking waste of my time playing these online games. Physical rewards. That didn't really incentivize people, to be honest. Sekiro? What's Sekiro? I think having the linked account would work a lot, honestly. I do. If you script in Korea, you go to jail. I don't know if Korea is that strict on it, but I do think tying people's accounts to their social would definitely help the competitive integrity. Was an article about it? Yeah, but it would be propaganda. Okay, but like I'm sure it's like a lot of conditions to what you're saying. Like he was probably scripting on other people's accounts and boosting them. Like, oh, I know that I understand that, but I don't think the guy just downloaded scripts on a video game in silver, played 2 matches, and got sent to jail. I think there's a lot of missing context. Potential ADC usage just currently. What are the potential ADC just currently on ADC? I think if you're asking like what ADCs are strong, it's definitely Kai'Sa right now. Oh, on WASD is a bit more complicated because Kai'Sa's bugged right now. So I still think she's good, but play her at your own risk. I've lost like fucking 15 games on her over the month. They won't fix the fucking bug. Scripting Karthus to beat Faker in lane. Yeah, that's like a big difference, right? Then if he sells the account or whatever, or if he's betting on the game, a big
Are
difference.
you the hunter or the prey?
There's definitely some financial reason. That's the only reason they would send him to jail. Some kind of tax evasion going on with income he's getting from it. But I know that they do also treat esports a lot differently. Like I get that. That's why I said I've been pushing for that for a while, saying that all ranked games should make you tie your cell phone number at the very minimum, because then it's just a pain in the ass to change your number to get another ranked account. I think tying your social to your ranked account would be good, but kind of extreme. I think making it so you can only play a set amount of ranked matches per night, so you don't have people like tilt queuing 16 games in a row. I think forcing them to play characters that they already have 10 games on are like all reasonable things for a ranked competitive experience. Like I don't show up to a men's soccer league and throw a 6-year-old kid in net, tell him good luck. I think that's a fucking waste of time. Like he's gonna get fucked. Authoritarian laws. I mean, you're not wrong. I would fix it, but the issue is a lot of people are obviously against that. But I value competitive integrity, so I'm for it. But that's why I think I should just play chess. And obviously, people cheat on chess, but it's different. I can beat a cheater on chess if I play good enough. Yeah, yeah. It just depends how far you want to take it. My issue is that even if all the best players in North America queued up right now, we don't even get into the same game. They put two people with masters, two people with masters, two people with masters, two people with masters. And then obviously the pros don't want to play solo queue because they know that they'll just go against master players, so they're not playing solo queue again. So the state of solo queue is just dog shit. I mean, you'd be an idiot to do that. If you're 30 with nothing, your goal should be to pump out content. There's no money for being rank 1. There's no reward for being rank 1. Even when there was backpacks, people sold them for like 600 bucks USD. So let's say if you're grinded all year for 600 bucks USD, like you're homeless. And boosting doesn't really pay well. Plus now you get banned for it. 100% should be making content. I think the easiest way to do it is just do like the Dantes Talon approach, be like way over the top, be like a super negative personality, say really controversial takes to everything. There's no way out of that word. So win at least. As level 1's OP. And on target champions only. And mute Vel'Koz. He did stupid ass pings. He's telling me to target people that I'm already hitting. So obviously we don't need to hear his pings. They're dumb. A lot of people like that, especially the streamers. They have nothing of value. Didn't make it streaming. Yep. Oh, looks like another game that's just going to be decided by... Oh. Yep. Let's mute all. Look at how bad the pings are. Like, maybe voice chat, honestly. Maybe I'd give League another crack when he gets voice chat, but like the communication system is so dog shit. Only used for negativity. Disappeared. Apparently he lives in Quebec, works at McDonald's. All he does is use steroids and work out. Fuck. I know who you're talking about. He used to wear like a bandana or something. Used to play against him a lot too. Oh my god, Vel'Koz. Not really his fault because he was just trying to help me, but yeah, I was gonna use my W. He complained about a support actually trying to help leash the wave. It's unfortunate. W, so I get vision of him in the bush. He's rolling. Yeah, and then on top of that, I play a role where he's more directly fucked by having negative support. Yeah, aftershock from hitting me. There's the bug. I probably would have got that kill if it didn't bug out. Brutal ass bug. I did fuck up there because I wanted to wait for his passive shield to wear off and then burst him. But he hooks me and gets his aftershock, so it's actually tankier. Yeah, sure. At what attack speed does it start to take effect? It takes effect immediately, but it gets stronger the more attack speed you get. Hitbox crazy. Well, I AI'd it. Well, AI is wrong about the matter. The thing is, I literally know more about AI in this matter because I've been playing WASD for many years on other games and this game. Like, even how little I play, I probably still have the most hours with WASD on League. Just because I was literally using it in scrims in November. I've used it playing PvE for maybe like 50 hours. All those hours add up. Yeah, it becomes more noticeable the higher you get, but it's always in effect. Nocturne gets the kill. Good for the fear. Not sure if he has flash yet. Tap WASD, but below, no need. Well, it's better to just always tap it because you'll develop the habit, but it's still way more complicated than that. Because there are times where, let's say you're at like 3 attacks per second, and you're chasing down a kill who's not attacking you back, he's just running away from you. You should not release WASD. Because you want to maximize your movement towards the guy who's just trying to run from you. You're not trying to maximize your DPS, you're trying to maximize your movement so that you can get the next auto attack off. So it's just a very complicated subject. There's the bug again. Well, I mean, you can say it's not that big of a deal, but it could be the reason you lose a 1v1 at level 1. No, you can't. Unless you're absolutely perfect clicks every single click. That's why I say it's a benefit for WASD. Obviously, everyone knows that that's a benefit for WASD, and that's why this whole penalty thing even exists. Because before that, if you wanted to chase a guy down, you would just do this. If you look at the UI, you just do this and chase him down. Right? Just hold all the buttons. So they're like, okay, well, we want to make it more skillful, so we'll put in this fake gate. Focus some challenger streamers, they said you can't get high rank with WASD. That's just the oh, I missed. Auto followed me. That's just the streamer controversial take. They have to have that take. Also, why does Blitz have heal, man? Fucking heal Blitz. Could play that a lot better. But yeah, I mean, the reality is you really can't trust anything that a streamer says. Because they are literally just paid to say shit that'll make you say something to them. That's literally their job. It's funny because it's like, have you ever heard an advertisement for a college where it says, we have the worst programs, we offer no co-ops to our students, and we don't do anything good for our student diversity? No. They're selling their product, right? So then you guys, like, no offense to you guys, but you guys go in and you watch these streamers, and then you wonder why they say the shit that they say. Like, guys, they're marketing. That's literally their job. It's their livelihood. Like, of course. It's like talking to a car salesman. Like, he's gonna tell you the car is good. What does he gain by lying about WASD? It's content. It's content. Then maybe he's just misinformed from the big streamers. They're obviously, like, people are entitled to their opinion. But I think anyone who tells you that WASD is bad and they don't play WASD is just an idiot. Like, these are the people that you don't really want advice from for anything. Like, if I tell you that Lamborghinis are slow and they're bad cars, and I've never driven a Lamborghini, are you going to take my word for it? Probably not. Auto cancelled, but it's okay. Like, yeah, if I were you, I would just take advice from people who have tried both. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff like that in the world. Like, people will tell you motorcycles are dangerous. They haven't rode a motorcycle. Oh, well, there's lots of motorcycle crashes, but it's, you know, more complicated than that. Most motorcycle crashes are caused by cars. I thought that he said because WASD moves like up, down, etc. Yeah, it's just a bad take. That's room temperature IQ take. I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the motorcycle itself isn't dangerous. It's the other drivers on the road that are dangerous. You can go ride a motorcycle on an empty street. It's not going to blow up on you. The motorcycle itself has no danger. It's just that they're fun and people take more risk and stuff riding them. But the bike itself is made safe. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sold as a product. And I just find it funny because, yeah, the people who tell you that motorcycles are dangerous are generally people who haven't drove them. But yeah, like, I'm not moving 8 directional. I do this. And pretty much people will add me after a game and they say, oh, I know you're using WASD because you're doing 360s. And then you have room temperature IQ say, oh, you can't move 360 degrees on WASD, you can only move in 8 directions. Like, it's just a waste of time to talk to people. Because they don't listen, they just talk. The movement isn't precise like most with WASD. It is, like I'm proving it right now. Where is it not precise? Are we gonna take out a protractor and start measuring which degree I'm moving at? It gotta be 360. It's not accurate if I'm moving a long distance. But nobody moves long distances like that unless you're playing in silver. Go find me a... Ooh, yeah, there's something wrong with my graphics. Go find me a click the move ADC stream of a guy like clicking far away from his character and then just uninstalling his mouse from his computer. Nobody moves like that. It's not how you play League of Legends. Like, oh shit, I'm being attacked, and then they click like out here and they just take their hands away. Ah, run, Kaiser, run! No, they move like this when they're running. Whether you're on click the move or WASD. I don't know how to explain it. Fuck, my E didn't evolve. But when you were going to bot lane, you were pressing S and D and S and D, and you were going down like the stairs, but mouse are just going in a straight line. When S and D, S and D. Going to bot lane, I just... Oh, you're saying like, what, from mid? But if you're doing long moves, you just click the minimap. Like, let's say I want to click the middle. I just click the middle. If I was playing on click the move, I would do the same thing. I would just click the minimap to walk the middle. SA, like right here. Same thing. If I'm walking to this guy, I'm not going to walk to him in a straight line because he's just going to hit me with all of his abilities. Like, see how I dodged his ultimate there? Like, you in League of Legends, you do not just move in a long straight line. The game is about lots of quick little movements like this. The 8 directional stuff is just room temperature take as fuck. It's just people who haven't played WASD. They just came to a conclusion without even going into practice tool for 30 seconds. In my opinion is just don't listen to people who can take a stance on something without trying it. Oh, that was a terrible flash. It's like, I'll give you an intense one. Somebody who tells you cocaine is bad, they never try cocaine. I can't tell you about cocaine, I haven't tried it. So I won't tell you about it. Maybe it's good. Who knows? That's my opinion about it, because I haven't tried it. I'm not going to come out and take a stance and be like, it's really bad for you. I don't know. I haven't done it. That's my answer. And I think if I told you it's bad, and you just took my word for it, I think you're as dumb as I am for saying it. Yeah, I'm sexy. My keys are the same. I keep them this for all WASD games. If you're chasing someone, you need to gap close. You don't need to dodge. They are 1 HP, doing SA, etc. Cause movement loss. In that situation, you just click them to attack. Like, let's say I need to click this minion, and I need to get here as fast as possible. I just don't press WASD. I just click it, and the auto pathing brings me to it. Uh-oh. Man. Like, here's a good example, right? Like, I need to catch him. I would just click him. I don't need to, of course he has flash, though. Of course he's fed as fuck. From other people. Hopefully they get to shut down at least. Feels bad, though. Okay, maybe Fiora's back in the game. If it takes 800 tiles to move with most, but see, like, okay, we just got to clear something up right now. Because you're doing this intense thing where you're hyper over analyzing one little tiny part of the game that is not going to make or break a game. Like, maybe at the absolute top world stage in game 5, it would be a difference maker. It's not the difference maker in your Zelda games ever. All that matters in solo queue is how much you look at the minimap, how good your mental is to not tilt, and how good you can shot column lead and make decisions. It really does not matter if you're using WASD or click to move. And that's the stance that I can say after playing so much WASD. Like my Nocturne recalling right here on our 3rd Drake, I think is completely griefing. Like obviously our Wing Condition Soul and he just base, I think is absolutely griefing. I think that kind of decision will make it so I don't ever see Nocturne in my Challenger games. Because whether he's playing click to move or WASD, that's an absolute terrible decision. It's quite literally holding him back from ever being good at the game. Well, I don't really believe that. I just said that for the point of the argument. I believe in muscle memory. I think it's really good to release WASD between every attack at all points of the game. Just so that you will be in the habit to do it. But if you're fine holding it, that's weird. Like, why are we double ulting Blitzcrank? Like, here's a perfect example of dumbness. You just use 3 ults to kill a Blitzcrank who has 9 deaths. So now we're all just weak as fuck compared to the rest of the people that are coming. Honestly, Shyvana could have killed me here because these two are coming behind me. I had accused the scripting a lot when I played on Click to Move. But it's because I used to have chat on so I could like see the accusations. But now that I play with chat off, it's pretty rare for people to add me after game and say I'm scripting or whatever. But movement, like that's another big part. Movement from WASD versus click to move. A lot of what movement is just understanding patterns. It's autism. Like ILO movement is just understanding patterns. So if I'm out of your range, I know you're not going to attack me. Like in low elo, I can bait your spell by walking into the range and then walking out of it, and you'll throw the spell at me and I know that it won't reach me. Once you get to a certain elo, like probably Master, Grandmaster, like this Kled won't throw the chain at me. He has to use that, and then I have to use this. Like that's a pattern. That's a trading pattern. Even though we didn't trade any damage, it's like a spell trade. So anyway, once you learn these patterns, you can learn that instead of eing away, I could have just e'd to the left. Because I know that he's going to throw it straight. Because if he throws it crooked at all, it definitely won't reach. It's probably not going to reach anyway, but if he throws it crooked, it definitely doesn't reach. So then, now that I know this, I can actually E to the side, because I know that he's going to pass me in a straight line, right? And there's little things like that that matter a lot. My Shyvana should have helped me. My Lathandra should help me, I mean. Which help a lot with movement. The same accusations in 1K? Yeah, I got them from the top players. Like, top players have reported me for scripting. I was also, like, I want to say maybe the only guy playing Kog'Maw in Challenger. I know there's, like, some guys who will pick Kog'Maw when they're, like, a Draven one-trick, but if their Draven's, like, a bad pick or they need AP or whatever, they'll pick them, but I don't think anyone hit Challenger just straight up one-tricking Cog in North America. Besides me. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I've never been a person who's really given a fuck what other people think of me. That's obviously why I play with chat off and I have all pings muted again this match. And as I've gotten older, that has only gotten stronger. Which is crazy because I've never given a fuck. And somehow I'd give less of a fuck that I didn't give. So yeah. Oh, that was a bad W. That wasn't at least. And look at that, my team just won without me doing anything. Oh, balanced. Yeah, I don't really do that. I'm sure there are people that are like that, but I don't really have an ego like that. I think I can get that way only if someone starts it. Or if someone's like bullying another teammate. I like to be I like putting people in their place when they're being a prick. So if someone's like, you know, enemy team is being a dick to somebody on my team, and the guy on my team isn't standing up for himself, I'll step in and stand up for him. That's like, I don't know, a trait I have or whatever. It's not like just a league thing. Yeah, I just don't find it fun. I don't, like, I understand it's pretty popular what you're talking about, but it's just not my thing. Oh man, she's stealing the dragon. Oh, not worth using Zanya's. I don't know, man. I think we should have soul if my jungler isn't griefing. Not a white knight. I honestly, I don't stand up for girls. I believe in equalism. Fuck them girls. I would stand up for dudes. Yeah, I guess I'm a white knight. I don't know. I don't know the fucking definition. I sound miserable playing League. I don't think so. Just playing it to pass some time, man. If I was miserable, I just end. I'm like, I'm gonna go do, like, I just end stream and go do something else. You should know you've been around enough. Oh. Seems kind of throwing. Trying to kill the 11 death blitzcrank. When I study more, my exam isn't for 6 weeks. I don't really, like, I'm fucking well up on that bell curve. I don't need to study that much. Just for fun. For something to do. Maybe I'll hit some crazy clip. Like, I could clip that level 1 fight. Oh, nice, a 12 death clips. Wave first. Hopefully Furo doesn't take my red. I mean, what's the point in anything if we're gonna die at the end of the life? I don't know. You shouldn't really have that mindset. The dodge skill shots cleanly. I mean, that guy just whiffed it, but it's like I was saying earlier. It's just more about understanding the range. Like, you just need to put yourself in their shoes. Like, another thing is, this is where I'm looking. Like, I'm gonna try to keep my cursor where my eye is. I'm looking at the map. Now I'm pushing. But right now I am looking at the map. I can't move my cursor because I'm pushing. Like right now, this fight's happening. This fight's happening. I need to decide who to help. We're flashing on the 0 and 12 blitzcrank. I'm not going to help that. Prioritize killing the Shiv. The Fizz. This sucks. I don't know what happened. If I went bad. Should have went for Ezreal sooner, maybe. Maybe I should have just ulted on Shyvana. Yeah, but see, that's just mental issue, I guess, mental block, whatever you want to call it. The reality is it's the same game. You just gotta make good decisions. Nocturne going in there 1v3, probably not a good decision. I think what he should do is just try to stay alive and stall recalls. If we can cancel the bases enough times, we can get Dragon for free. But now he's going to be the last guy alive for Dragon. We have to check them. You've resolved mental block. It's just understanding that League is a strategy game. Don't get caught up into fighting. Just think about how you're going to make this thing go boom. Like every game you queue up, you should be thinking, how am I going to make this thing go boom? And your answer should be not, I'm going to go fight these guys in my jungle. That doesn't make this go boom, right? There's no point for that to be going on. Or second, I guess your first, it depends on your playstyle. I'm aggressive, so my first idea is I want this to go boom, but you could be a defensive player, and your first thought would be like how to keep this alive. But I think in a game where you have teammates, it's better to be thinking about how to make it go boom, because your teammates will just throw. It's making our base go boom. Wow, I lost my whole health bar to 1 Fizz Q. Play flash. The Yasuo mains told me to take all the fights and do flashy plays, and that's why the Yasuo mains are stuck in diamond. I think characters like Yasuo that can only go in are pretty bad for climbing. I think you're way better off playing a character like Jax, who can jump in or jump out to a ward, or Lee Sin or whatever. Can't blame them if they're having fun, true. Well, that's why I think I want to play chess. I think nobody has fun playing chess. They just play it to test their brain. Rank 1 has Yone, yes. I mean, that's a big difference. Yone is OP. That's a bad W. Looks like we're about to lose the third dragon. Never mind. Holy fuck, I just lost half my health to air. Did I do it? Oh. I don't want to do it. And surely Nocturne just spell shields and we're okay. Where'd my health even go? Died to what, a Clyde Q and what, Ignite? Maybe the Ezreal ulted me. But I still think they're better characters. Like, can you imagine how high elo that player would reach if they played stuff like Ryze or Ari? I think that's a little bit better. I don't know, that's kind of where I am with the game right now. It's like right now my Valkaz is sitting behind me typing when we see 2 dead and 2 top. Like, we could be getting a vision on Baron, now he's starting an FF vote because he's typing. Like, that is just the kind of stuff that makes me not want to play. But I type a lot about this stuff in my Discord, but I was thinking about just playing League as like a make content game. If I want to just make clips or whatever. And then play chess off stream as like a competitive game. This ain't gonna work. You think it's hella hard to play WASD as a mid laner? I do not. It's like I keep saying to you guys, I think your input really doesn't matter. I think just don't do shit like this. Don't randomly get hooked at 32 minutes as a mage and completely grief the match. Never mind, he actually kind of won us the match. But still don't recommend it. Vel'Koz now gets, what's it called, negative? He gets incorrect feedback. He did something dumb, and he gets rewarded. Now he'll queue up the next game and do that same dumb thing. Is she not canceling? Oh, she is. Ulting her instead of ulting the base. Like, see, why are we hitting Shyvana? Why didn't Fiora hit the base with me? I'm ending the game. My teammates aren't ending. They don't know that that Cled's fighting Lissandra. We could have easily ended right there. Like, once again, WASD or click the move doesn't matter. Understanding that we can win the game is probably more important. Probably just hit the turret. I don't think input matters. Unless, like, wait, now that we think about it, I use WASD and I hit the turrets. 2 of my teammates are on click the move and they didn't hit the turret. So WASD must be OP. Convert Faker to WASD and you'll be set for life. I don't think any, I've already said this, but I don't think any pro will change to WASD. WASD would need to be way better for them to change because it's their livelihood. Right? They're not gonna risk their livelihood. On something that might be better. It would be really silly. I'm just gonna go end the game while they chase. I bet Cled's going to the fight too. Yep, there he goes on the minimap. People just don't care about winning or losing the game. They're gonna come and stop me. That's too bad. Fiora could have cancelled any of them. Okay. Okay. Fuck. That was rust. I would actually win that 1v2 if I wasn't rusty. You think there's games that are not a waste of time? It depends. For me, I like my games to have a goal. And the reason why the League is a waste of time is because I've already hit my goals on League. So, I mean, if you're like, if you have a, like, I can't really say that. That's just how I enjoy games. So, a game like Minecraft, I can't really enjoy it because there's no goal. Didn't use Anya's. Were 3 of my other teammates doing fucking blue buff while my Lissandra was 1v5? No way they're doing blue buff. Now they're chasing Fiora instead of trying to go Baron or trying to defend a base. I'm dead. I didn't realize my Vel'Koz left. But they have no wave to end. I think they'll go Baron. I mean, you have some crazy ass questions. I mean, you could literally do anything else besides play League. It's not like you have to play League. Vel'Koz's ult's on cooldown. That's cool. I mean, you still don't have to play League, even after all that. Like, that's where I think it's... I don't think League's the best game. It just depends. Like, I wish I played chess instead of League. That's what I think. Because in chess, I don't get a 14 death Bel'Kaz support. Actually, like, every game I queue up, I get the same... I get more stable conditions I can build off of and get better at. Like, I might just be dead right here. I am dead here. Because my Bel'Kaz support decided to just farm some of the wave and run away. Unfortunate. But, like, what if... Like, you say all these things, but then what if... Like, I don't think... It has, bro. I heard you have 10 viewers? 10 viewers? I think that's cap. I think I have 1. I don't even check. It doesn't change what I'm doing. And you play in the presence of Faker and other pros. Oh, I mean, that's what I do, but I don't right now. That's why I'm kind of for fun right now. That's why I think the game is bad. Because when it's Worlds time, I don't have a 14 death Bel'Kaz support. Or, like, maybe I do, but it's not as common in the pros during queue. I don't know if that's true. But what I was trying to say is it depends why you're playing League. Like you're saying, if you had nothing else to do but play League, like you need to set a goal for yourself when you play this game. When you play chess, everyone queues up with the same goal. Their goal is to win the game. Right? You don't like snowball and get gold from killing a pawn. But the issue is with League, you have players like Bel'Kaz, who in his mind he might be queuing up to win, but the reality is he's not. He's queuing up to play a mage and get strong and try to carry. But the reality is doesn't equal trying to win. Because what we need is a support in this role that doesn't die a lot. We need like something tanky here that can go out and get wards for us. Or winning worlds 5 times like SKT1 Faker. I would say being top 10 chess player for sure. Just because chess has over 10 times the players that League does. And they're all playing with the same goal. They're queuing up ranked to win the match. But in League, you have lots of people not playing ranked. You have lots of people playing ranked, but they're not actually playing to win. Right? I think that's definitely what's drawing me to chess. It's a very one-dimensional game. You're queuing up with your own tools to win or lose, and that's the whole game. League, you're queuing up, you're playing a bit of matchmaking simulator, then you're playing a bit of draft simulator, then you're playing if people are on their correct roles simulator. Okay, so 5 times as many. But it's still far more competitive because out of those 135 million active players, half of them are fucking ARAM players. I don't believe that. I think everyone who plays chess does play for competition. Jungle Gap game? I don't know. Now I have a support Lysandra, right? I'm just not clocked in at all. I could probably be carrying these games. It's just really boring to me. Because like I could have made my jungler stay for that dragon if I was spam pinging him and micromanaging him like I'm playing StarCraft, but just not in the mood to do that. Like I could blame my jungler, but I could also say it's my fault for not getting my jungler to do the right plays. Yeah, I think Corki is good again. I think Ezreal is a better pick overall, though. MF is the worst pick. MF has historically been the lowest ranked ADC in solo queue. Actually, right now, the only ADC lower than her is Malzahar. Like, the average rank of an MF player is bottom of master. Pretty good Kaiser game. Guess it's Vigar.
Are you
AC.
the hunter or the prey?
Yeah, but there's 5k LP Ezreal player. That's like, there's a good example, right? Can you imagine that 2k LPMF player, how high ranked they would be if they just played Ezreal and Kai'Sa in the meta picks? They're actually just holding themselves back. Because that character's so shit. And like, this is coming from someone that when I peaked rank 8, MF was my most played. He's just trash. People can't play, and yeah, but at that, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, you bounce around a lot on your conversations. Like, we're talking about top players. A top player can definitely play any character because they know how to play their character against any character. Otherwise, they wouldn't reach that high. Yeah, that's cap. Aphelios win rate just tanked super hard since the mages came in the meta. Really bad. He was good like a month ago when he got buffed. But yeah, he's taking a poop. Now you're just trolling. I know you have a lot of troll takes, but now I know you're just trolling. Oh, even Tristana. Like middle. The Tristana count epic. Oh, okay. I'm going to show you guys how to actually win. So now that I've just lost 2 games autopiloting, I'm not going to read chat so much. I'm going to teach you guys how to win League of Legends. So you start like this. You do this a bunch to make sure that your support doesn't have 14 deaths. The whole goal is to get our deaths on our support under 10. You're trolling playing Kai'Sa E-Bug, it doesn't even matter because my individual skill doesn't make a difference on if I win or lose the match. All that matters is that I danger ping and I get my teammates to reset for objectives at the right timers. So like right here, get a quick little auto on that guy because it was safe to do so. Because Trist was hitting the wave. So if Shen would have taunted in, he would have just lost a trade. So I took a free auto on him. Try to freeze. Try to blast the minions a bit. Now they're going to get level 2. Need more danger pings. I'm going to stop reading chat, but it's just... I'm bored waiting for the wave so I can read a little bit here and there. But I'm going to prioritize the game and read chat a little bit less. So she is level 2. Not going to fight. Shen support looks fun. Mid OTPs. Fine, I'll just use a potion. I'm even kind of losing trades, but it doesn't matter because trades don't matter. All that matter is pressing your base at the right time. This trade would matter if the enemy jungler was going to come dive me, but they're not because we're playing in North America. Top lane died, doesn't matter. Okay, well, he just hinted. Nothing I can do about that. So that's 1 death. Okay. Not bad. Honestly, you probably shouldn't do that in that situation. You should just back up and catch the wave, but... take a bit of a risk. I saw a Nocturne topside, so it made me feel more confident to do that. And then I could base right here. So here's like a good example of a good base timer. Wait, maybe not. Maybe I stay for gank. Okay, well, it seems. Looks like I push. So notice how I change my decision so many times. I could just base there because Lissandra would fight them and I'd only lose one wave. They're gonna push it into me. Okay, fine. Let's just push again. Like, see how I have to keep making new decisions? We really don't want to die. No, don't die. I danger pinged all I could. It's just up to them. Oh man, they're gonna make me stay. Oh yeah, she still had flash after all that. I'm getting minion blocked. Okay, now Wukong's pinging me as if I did something wrong, but that's okay. So you guys a cheat code, you type that in. Imagine he went in and died after all those pings, and then he blamed me. That's fucking crazy. Danger ping, no work. That happens sometimes, but if I wasn't danger pinging, it would be 0 and 5. So it's okay. You don't worry about what could be. Worry about what is. So this guy will be behind on tempo. I don't need to ping him off this crap because I know Lissandra will be up on this guy. Okay, she fucked. Why am I fucking clicked him. God damn it. But see, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose away bottom. Doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter. Because bot lane doesn't matter. All that matters is understanding what's happening in the match. Like Master Uruguay? I've never heard of him. So I'm gonna ping missing here because I'm not gonna ping danger. I want them to get vision on this dragon. I probably had to W that, but I don't want to waste it just in case. We're doing some monkey shit. Yeah, this is too monkey. I should have danger pinged a little more when they were chasing, but... This fucking warded. That guy's 6. The issue is I have no ward. She has a control ward in that bush, and I don't know how close Nocturne is to 6. It's kind of cooked. I have 2 teammates coming if I can just bait her. My support has 4 amp tomes. We don't know if Nocturne's 6. She could be getting me killed here. I just need a danger ping. I should have danger pinged her sooner. My support's gonna have 14 deaths again. This is what I mean, like, no matter how much I'm locked in, this is fucking bullshit. Nocturne's probably 6, so I just can't move at all. My Fizz is coming for the dive, but... You see him? I guess Nocturne is top. My teammates, I look at their health bars here, they're all full HP, so I don't need a danger ping a Nocturne ult. It's on Camille though, for sure. There it is. Hopefully it gets counter ganked and they win. That's why I didn't danger ping them. Very nice. Big. Or Super Christian? I don't know who Super Christian is either. Or his highest IQ role in league. These people should all be permod. Every fucking support player. Perma them all and give me autofilled supports, I guess. I don't know. Like the amount of times I used to get supports like this and be like, oh, they're autofilled, that's why they're Lissandra. And then after game I check their account and they're like support main. It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Now I need to spam ping that Shen's level 6 so that everyone knows. In case, like, Shen... We're definitely on Dragon. Still full HP. But Wukong's trading grubs, so... Now they just heard the screams, so we have to leave. So here we don't want to push. Lysandra is walking up because she wants to QW and get these casters dead. But then Trist would just freeze it in front of her turret and we're fucked. We don't want to push. We want to freeze it in front of our turret. Now we want to go to lap fight. Easy kill. Bigger Goat said supports your dog shit. Doesn't surprise me. He's gonna get Shen ult. We don't have enough burst for the kill. I could have probably used my elixir here and tried to do something, but... Oh, I'm baiting! Help! I baited a bit too hard, I guess. I think it's okay. Just kind of got griefed by me a little. Definitely not. The goal should be self-preservation. Should be trying to live. I think I maybe just need to ult before trying to like auto combo the Shen. But honestly what should happen is my Wukong should just E-ult the Shen, peel him, and then W-E or W-ult the Trist or whatever. Probably gonna try to dive me here. No ult, no barrier. This is no ult. Basically just means like staying alive. I shouldn't even try to bait myself there. I could just let Wukong walk around. But I got bored. Perspiration. Yeah, exactly. This sucks because Nocturne has his ult back up. So, oh, Shen's ulting. I can go back out. Just does Yuntal boots. Holy fuck, she's far ahead. Definitely shouldn't fight her. His auto attack enabled. He knows the bush is warded. Thank god my E didn't bug right there. Would have lost so much more health. And here we just want to push before Nocturne can ult us. No, we don't want to sweep, man. We just want to push so I can go to base. Push. Don't care about the last bits. Crash this shit. Nocturne's alive. Just ping him alive with his ult a bunch because we're all healthy. But he's looking right now because this is his timer. How do I know? I don't know. It's fucking autism. I just played so much League that I know what people are going to do at certain timings. And it seems like it is top. And it doesn't go well. We're losing bottom. But I'm mechanically just better. Just mechanically better player. Take play. Thank you. I didn't level up that thing. But see, like, there's a good example of, like, sure, I had a little pixel issue where I didn't have the exact movement to hit him. But he just walked back in and fought me anyway. So it doesn't matter. Like, I don't just say stuff, like, it really doesn't matter, these little pixel things. If I was more locked in, I could release WASD to have better movement to get the auto in, but it just doesn't matter. What does suck is having a 6 death Lysandra, making the game pretty fucking hard. I'm back in time for 7 death Lysandra. Nice, she's cooked. Never mind, she got Shen ulted. I'm gonna kill this ward since this fight looks pretty bad. Not gonna flash in on that Vigar. Like, here's a self-preservation moment. Like, you might want to flash on the Vigar, but at best it's 1-for-1 and I waste my flash. What I want to do is just waste his time until he gets bored and fights me and dies, or like walks middle and dies to Fizz. Oh, that's not good. I didn't time his ultimate. And the CMC just went middle and died to Fizz. Ooh. That's the caster. Yeah. But that's like not ADC. You should play jungle if you want to play that way. Or mid or top. Or fuck, even like pike support nowadays. Going middle. Sick of being bottom. With this fucking 7 death Lysandra making the game so hard. Imagine if this guy was just 0-0-0. How good we'd be doing. This guy went Heartsteel. Like, they're just all like griefers, honestly. Why would she jump on me and not? And then Vigar inted because he wanted to kill me. Because I'm low. Oh, I tried to kill him with Static Shiv. I should have just kept hitting the tower. Maybe I could have finished it. Kind of surprised no one had aggro there under the tower. Guess he didn't have vision. Maybe if it's just blast planted perfectly. But no, the Triss is just gonna spend the rest of the game looking to jump on me. Now that we know that she jumped on me there instead of the 1 HP Lysandra, we know what she's doing. She basically thinks she's an assassin. She's gonna play like this all game. Guess I can miss this. Looks kind of bad though. They're 5 middle at 17 minutes. With no dragon, no objective. Just ARAMing. His W is invisible. I'm gonna chase him if I can't see his W. That ult was really bad. Something wrong with my graphics card. Shen just walked into us. It's not good. Probably shouldn't have even altered. 2 stacks on the call. Unlucky. Looks kind of bad. Just finished IE. Pretty psychotic for her to go in for one like that. I need my teammates to show up the dragon or we're gonna lose. 9 Death Lysandra. My pings are broken. My pings are broken. How is Shen just allowed this deep? Playing out vision. Bro. What the fuck? I think I have to take a 1v1 against Triss. That was not up for 15 seconds though. Why would you E that way? Brother. Nice, I live. Can't go back in to help just yet. Peace. Also, the reason you'll see me push mid like this a lot after we win a fight is because let's say I go to Baron and my teammates don't go to Baron. I waste my time. Let's say I go to Dragon and then my teammates don't go to Dragon. I kind of waste my time. But going middle, I'm like guaranteed to get all this, and it's not like the enemy team can do Baron. Maybe we start Baron late and then the enemy like TPs on us and we lose it or something, right? Now I just get boat sums and a 1-for-1. So she bases and she's broke, she can't buy anything. I'm base rich as hell. Pretty good. Because I was going to base anyway. You just saved me a step. Thunder farming the waves again. 51 CS. Like a good support player. 11 deaths. Yeah, if you want to get high elo, just pick support and don't die. That's my advice. If you're a support player who averages like under 4 deaths a game, I'm pretty sure you're just masters. This has no sums, but it's here. Easy. That hit. I need someone to tank it. Got jump reset. Not bad, not bad. Meal's getting a lot of gold in side lanes. The E-bug is super annoying though. Less worried if I'd even get out of that Vagar stun. Oh, also I found out how to like 100% replicate the bug. I'll show you it right here. Is if you spam the button. So watch my UI right here. You'll see the little light up. It stuttered there for a second, but I'll do it again in 3 seconds. Oh yeah. If you spam the button, it actually stops moving. But the issue is, like, you should always spam your buttons so that you use them right when they come up. So it's really a habit that I have. And sometimes even if you don't spam the button, it'll still do the bug, but it's way less frequent. If you spam the button, it's 100%. I found it out today. See? And I sent it to them, but they'll fix it. We don't want to coin flip Baron and stuff. Looks like my team does. I was gonna go in on that too. It's gotta be trolling. I think Chris is just looking to jump on me. No. Can't fucking see. Can't see the ult. Mark up. Root him. Okay, GG. AFF. That's how you win. Or something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of effort. Anyway, that was my last game. I'm just gonna play some Balatro, I think. So peace.